And this is what I ask. Would you rather have $50 or 50 friends? I ask that in every workshop that I give, correct? Yes. And for those who stand and say they'd rather have $50 than 50 friends, I can understand that is an environmental decision that they have made. And once the session and the workshop is over with, they understand that I'd rather have one friend than to have $50,000. And if you had a friend like Otis Hillsman, you would rather have what? One friend than $50,000. This is the only class that knew why I made that statement and why I continue to teach that. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And Mr. Hillsman is a friend regardless of what my needs are. I'd like to present to some and introduce you to others, my friend, your speaker, Mr. Otis Hillsman.
My message to you today is you can too. Prepare, plan, do. You can make a difference. And ACS, as we talked about, ACS never wants to see you or anybody associated with you in a situation where you are today. Because we expect that you're going to grow, grow, and grow. And you know when things grow, what happens? You bear fruit. Positive things are going to come from that. I have a lot of confidence in this class. One, yes, this is the largest class that we've ever had. And it didn't happen just because. I believe that it happened for a reason. Yes. I believe it happened for a reason. You know, they say to everything there is a season. This is my season. I'm a fan of you guys. You know. First, I love Steve Harvey.
Yes.
You know, but Steve Harvey is crazy.
Yes.
He is crazy. And he has a license to say stuff on TV that a lot of people don't, you know, never could do. But he just come with it, you know, he just come with it. But one of the things, one time on the game show, they had the question that they asked 100 people, and they said, what is the one thing that you're looking forward to? And what do you think the number one answer was? Retirement. Retirement. And that's the pinnacle that I have reached. So this class 37 will be the last class that I will be actively engaged with at ACSS. My days of retirement are how many, Ms. Smith?
You have 39 more days before you retire.
Thank you. But that's just to go into something else, as you're going to do. You prepared with ACSS, and you know, you talk about the tools, and you have the tools, and I really feel that this class really got it. That's all that can be done is you get the tools, and then you have to do what's necessary to achieve your goals. The first day we talked about believing in self, and we talked about love. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and make it happen. And yeah, Gordon said, hey, yeah, some of them days was tough in there. We didn't always agree, but you never gonna always agree. But at least when we disagree, we can still love each other. We can still love each other. You know, and we don't have to like fall out. You know, we're a family. We stick together and we go forward. I'm gonna follow this class. You know, y'all kind of like my, call y'all kind of my legacy class. Because I believe in it. So in addition to ACSS tracking, Otis Hillsman is going to be tracking.
That's special.
He'll be tracking. He'll be tracking to see what you do. To see what you do. I believe in all of it. You're very special. one day you can too. You can stand before family and friends and you can say, this part of what I'm here for has come to a kind of a close. Not the end, just kind of a close, you know. Because I committed to Dana that I'll be around. I committed to Barbara that I'll be around. I ain't gonna leave you out there on the island. Wouldn't do that. ACSS has things to do, places to go, and people to see. And they have more people to assist. And we need you, Class 37, to be a part of that. You can too. You can accomplish your goals. You can finish the race. Don't be a sprinter. Be like Gordon, be a marathon runner. Sometimes you'll stumble, sometimes obstacles will come before you. And we know everybody in this room has had some obstacles and some issues. You know, we all been through some rough things. You know, we sat down and told the stories. For me, y'all probably wonder, how is he still here? Joe Hampton will tell you about the Tet Offensive. I was there. Nothing you want to see, nothing good. That's war talk. It's now time for you to do what you've been prepared to do. Get with your life coach. Develop that plan. Put benchmarks on the goals and the plans that Ms. Jackson laid out for you, the process. Come back and revisit those things. Write them down, you know, and then check them off when you've completed the process. Make it happen. I'm getting ready to start a new set of goals. Typically, men of my age say they're going to do their bucket list. I ain't decided whether that's going to be a good fit for me or not. But I'm going to have a list. I'm going to have a list of things that I'm going to do. One of the things on my list is to teach elementary school. I'm going to go in the classroom and be with kids. I've been on this side of the fence for a long time. And now I want to go on the other side, deal with young people. But I want to deal with real young people. 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, you know, kids. Kids that you could make an impression upon. Kids that you could set an example for. You know, role models are important in life. You gotta have some of them. You know, if you don't have a role model, get you one. If you don't have one, and you need one, I'll help you get one. These two ladies up here on this front row, you ladies in this class, there's a lot of power sitting right there next to each other. A lot of power sitting right there next to each other. Some of the instructors that you had in the class, you got the same thing. They know what they're doing. They done had rough times in life. It ain't always been easy, but they've come through. As you will come through this and move on to the next stage in your life. I just want to thank you, the staff that have flourished with or without my supervision. Because I always know that I could go and they would keep on going. You know, they would keep on ticking. You know, they know what to do and they'll make it happen. So Dana, you in good hands. You know, with all of these individuals, you're in good hands with them. They know what to do, and they will do it. And the same thing is, I'll be watching y'all too. I'll be watching y'all. I'll be coming back to see what you're doing, how you're doing it, because I think we're at the point now, matter of fact, I don't even think, I know we're at the point now where we can move from good to great, you know, and we can let our better be our best, you know, and let it translate back to the individuals in the back. Thank you, staff. If you do a little, it will eventually become a lot. You know, and I like to think that in my life, I've done a little here, a little there. And hopefully it'll spread and some of it will stay around. One of the things that I'm most proud of is ACSS. ACSS is a great organization, and I'm glad that I could have been a part of its formation. That is something that I would take with me forever. That I was a part of making this happen. And that's truly an honor to be here today as that. I'm gonna close by saying, do what you're capable of doing. Do what is expected of you. Do for self. Remember, if I can't take care of me, if I can't do for me, I can't do for anybody else. And that's not selfish. That's just the way it is. You have to be able to do for yourself, to do for others, to take care of your children, to take care of your family. You gotta do for self. Set your goals high. You can do that medical thing. I got a chance to talk with this class and find out what some of their aspirations are. Don't sell yourself short. Push, be consistent. And you can too. Like the president, I got some little notes from the class too. This is very interesting little class here. A couple of them she's already read. So I'm not going to repeat those, but there are two that I'm going to close with. Courage is my torch of life. Motivation is my speed to get moving. Stay motivated. Keep moving. A long time ago, a guy told me that stagnation is death. When you stop doing things, you've done it. So retirement for me is just the end of an era in terms of working for money, working for self-satisfaction, but more importantly, working to help others. Working to help others. It took me a long time to realize that is why I'm here. To work to help others. Excuses are for the weak and incompetent. Those who choose to use excuses will seldom excel in anything except nothingness. Don't make excuses as to why you can't get what you need to have done. Make it happen. Get you some solid people around you. Get you some solid people around you. Get you some people that you can go to. See, these two guys up here on the front, I know I can go to them anytime with anything. And absolutely, you know what, really, I'll be off that bond with Anthony. And it took a while. Y'all see him wearing a suit. Y'all never thought that was going to happen. I didn't either. It was a long time coming. But find you some people that you can go to. And in return, be somebody that others can also come to you. It's a mutual thing. It's mutual. So do your thing. Make it happen. You already got the tools. Develop the remaining parts of your plan, make them concrete, make them realistic. Don't bite off more than you can chew. And be ready to continue to develop as you get it done. That may mean going back to school, getting some other kind of training, because we're talking career and self-sufficiency. We're not just talking about a job. The job is only a stepping stone to what you really want to do. I'm very honored to be here with you today and just share a little bit of me. I'm really emotional, guys. I'm really feeling pretty good. I haven't started crying. And I said crying. Okay.
I had money on it.
Yeah, you did. You lost, didn't you? You should have cut me in, and then I was like, I made it happen for you. I made it happen for you. You had that inside track. But I just say I love you. And that's what it's all about. And we want you to be successful, and we look forward to you accomplishing great things. Great things, class 37. 37, 39, 67.